Welcome viewers to the next edition of Mandiramrutam. Today we are going to see a temple which is dedicated to the sun god. In fact, it is noteworthy that there are only two temples in India dedicated to the sun god. One at Konark in north and this is in south. There is no idol worship in Konark, while this temple follows idol worship. Now let's see more in detail about this temple. The legend says that Kalava Munivar or a Kalava Rishi had the rare ability to see the future. One day, he realized that he was soon going to be affected by leprosy. Since the Navagrahas controlled all the aspects of one's life, he prayed to the Navagraha and sought to be saved from the disease. Pleased by his devotion, the Navagrahas granted him his wish. On coming to know of this, Brahma was enraged, furious, because nobody had the authority or the right to change the destiny of a person. He cursed all the 9 planets or the Navagrahas that they will have to undergo what Kalavam Rishi or Munivar was destined to, and hence all the 9 planets were affected by leprosy. The Navagrahas apologized and requested to know how they can really overcome this curse. Brahma advised them to go to Tirumangala Kuti and advised them to worship Prananadeshwarar at Vellayarka Kadu, who alone could really help them. After worshipping Prananadeshwarar and the Mangalambikai or Parvati, they installed an idol of the Vinayagar a little away from there and started the penance. By God's grace and Vinayagar's grace, the entire planets attained a Papa Vimochanam or salvation from the sin. Even today, this Ganapati, Vinayakar, Ganesh, is known in Tamil as Kol Tirtha Vinayagar. Kol, which means all the 9 planets, ability to wipe away their sins. It is said that devotees are first required to have a darshan of Prananadeshwar and Mangalambigai at Tirumangalakudi before visiting Suryanar kovil. This temple is just 1 kilometer from Suryanar kovil and is situated in the same village. The method of worship at the temple is very different from other temples. We should first always worship Koltirtha Vinayakar. We then worship the Nataraja in Nardana Mandapa, then the main sanctum, Visalakshi and Kasi Vishwanatha, before worshipping the sun god or Lord Suryan. After worshipping Suryan, worshipping Guru Bhagavan, who is facing the Suryan, becomes utmost important. Outside the sanctum of Lord Surya, there are other individual temples. We have to go in a anti-clockwise direction, worship Sanishwaran, Budhan, Angarakan, Chandran, Ketu, Sukran and Rahu before worshipping Chandikeshwarar. Then we proceed in a clockwise direction and return to worship the Koltirtha Vinayakar. This may seem confusing, but there are signboards to guide the devotees. After this, we need to do a Namaskaram near the Dvajastambam. Then it is recommended to do 9 Pradakshinas of the outer Praharam. To reiterate, in the inner sanctum, Lord's Son graces from the sanctum facing west with Mother Usha Devi on the left and Pratyusha Devi, also known as Chaya Devi, on the right in a wedding form. He is holding a lotus in both the hands with a smiling face. As Sun is noted for his scorching heat to cool down the planet, Guru or Jupiter is just opposite to the shrine, facilitating his worship under a bearable temperature. Om Jabhakusma Sangasham Kashyabeyam Mahajvitam Tamomim Sarvapapagnam Pranadoshmi Divakaram. And that's the benefit of Sun God. Worshipping Sun gives us the power, strength, authority, longevity. Please do visit this temple and take the blessings from the Sun God. This temple is located 21 kilometers from Swami Malai or 18 kilometers from Kumbakonam via the Mayavaram route. The nearest place for boarding and lodging would be Kumbakonam or Mayavaram. Delicious prasadams are pretty much available in the temple. The temples open in the morning from 6 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and evening between 4 to 8 p.m. predominantly. Thank you, and looking forward to meeting you in the next video of Navagraha series. Like, comment, subscribe to Mandiramrutam.